My name is John Rivera, and I'm from Truman Media, and this is my slideshow on the podcast Everyday Struggle. So, Everyday Struggle is a TV show slash podcast with DJ Academics and Wayno. They tackle like a lot of big topics, such as like in the hip hop community, such as YNW Melly murder case, R. Kelly conviction, and they have a moderator called Nadeska that tries to lead the topics going on, and she does a good job at doing it. Everyday Struggle is aired every Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. on the YouTube channel Complex. And this podcast targets a lot of hip hop fans and young people who just want to learn more about what's happening in hip hop and the news and like the drama going around with rappers and stuff. This podcast also makes money through advertisements, like such as TV shows like Empire and stuff. But the exact money that they make is not out to the public, and we couldn't go on Social Blade to find out because it's part of a big YouTube called Complex, so we couldn't find out how much money they actually make. So it's really, you don't really know how much it makes, and this is why this podcast is so popular. So these are somewhat iconic moments. Everyday Struggle was in the red carpet, and they got to an altercation with the Migos, which is a big rap group. And as you can see here, the Migos stood up and they got into an argument, and this is like really popular, and this is like what they're known for, basically. This next slide is with Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa and DJ Academics, one of the producers on the show, got into a big argument and threats was told, and this is another iconic moment on the show. Any questions?
My name is Omar Durag, and I'm your host today. And that was an amazing podcast by John. Do I have any questions here from the audience?
What inspired you to do this podcast?
So what inspired me to do this podcast is that I'm a huge fan of hip hop. I like watching it. I love the music, and especially like the things that go on behind the scenes. And with this podcast airing every Monday and Thursday and 11 a.m., I can watch it every day, like every time it airs, and I can know what's going on behind the scenes.
Is there any more questions? Yes.
Two questions, actually. How are you watching the podcast or listening to it if you're in school at 11 a.m.? And also, who's your favorite artist?
So the way I can watch it while being in school is it's aired on YouTube, and you can watch it like after like it's already done. So you don't gotta watch it as soon as it drop, but like it's on YouTube, so you can watch it like once you go home and stuff, and that's usually what I do. And my favorite artist is YNW Melly.
Is there any more questions? No? Well, I'm your host today, Omar Durag, and that was actually a nice presentation. Can we get a round of applause?
Good.